Okay, we have master section jack PCB, and I haven't thought my way through this really closely yet, but there's two of these things, and they're pretty much identical. You've got one set that is the output jacks for the 6 auxes and the 4 matrix channels, and then you've got one that's the outs for the 8 buses and the left-right main. These are unbalanced. There's a transformer balance option, and that's what these 4-pin jumpers are for. So you've got, let's see, this little pin here goes up to a trace that connects with, let's see, where did that go? Oh, that's right. Okay. Yeah. This comes from the ribbon cable from the master section. So this would be this particular channel's signal, and then we've got a ground, and those two go to the transformer, and then the output of the transformer is here and here to pins 2 and 3 of the output. There's pin 1 right there. Without the transformer there and with the jumper in place, you can see that the signal is looped over to pin 2, and pin 3 is looped to ground, shunted to ground, so that makes sense. At any rate, like I said, both of these are identical. We again have 2 ground traces. Notice that half of this 40-pin IDC connector is ground, and then we've got one trace that goes up to pin 1 of all the XLR jacks, and we have another one over here. I don't know why. It seems to me that the best thing to do there would be maybe to somehow run a jumper wire from the center here up to this one and eliminate these 2. I'm not sure. So haven't thought through that all the way yet. Okay, so that's those 2, and then we also, in the master section, we have inserts. I think this is the insert one. Yeah. Insert jacks for the 8 groups and for the left-right main bus. And again, this gets kind of complicated. This jack PCB I think might be the same as the 1/4-inch jack PCBs. Well, no, that's right. This one has to be a little different. Right. Okay, this is different because of the ribbon connector. At any rate, we've got our ground here, and again, half of the pins on this 40-pin IDC are ground, and then we've got, looks like on this one it goes from here up to there, which is nice. So maybe that one is not in bad shape. We do have a another possible point right here, but these lands are vacant. So those are not grounded. Which makes sense because one is send and one is return, seeing as these are insert jacks. So I'll have to look at it a little bit closer. I don't know. Again, we've got multi-pin connectors here for either patch bay. The other thing I forgot to mention earlier is that this particular board also has an option for a pair of Elco connectors for interconnect with the front of house. So that's actually what a lot of these are for as well. I think they used them for that on the front of house version, and in the MRX, which was a recording mixer that had integrated patch bay, so they probably used these for those in that case. So, and then the last one is our 8 line returns to the master section. There are 8 returns in there, and then also there's a stereo return for a 2-track deck. Same PCB. Thing is no, that's all right. So we've got our ground coming through the ribbon cable, and it goes up. And now in this case, we do have a component here, which is probably, yeah, just a 0 ohm jumper. But that makes sense because these returns are unbalanced. So this is, where does that go? Yeah. Yeah, we'll have to figure that out. Unfortunately, I did check in to see if there were schematics available for these jack PCBs, and there are not. And apparently I'm not the only one that has asked for them. Anyway, so that's what's happening there. More thinking to do on that one.